Yeah, hey guys, Randy Orton Fan 2011 here. I got all the race names that you guys came up with for the contest, and me and my league director have came up with three race names that basically stood out from the rest. So I will go in order from third, second, and first. Third place will get 3 points. Second place will get 6 points, and the big one will get 9 points, which is first place. All right, so let me start with the third place race name. The third place race name is the Boys Have At It 500, and it is by Dylan Tate 22, aka Dylan Poteet. The reason I chose the Boys Have At It 500 for third place is that it really shows what the feeling is in a NASCAR race. It shows the feeling of a NASCAR race, and that the drivers are just going to go all out. Kind of like the same thing that the NASCAR Pepsi Cup Series has been doing lately. And plus it's a simple name, and I kind of like to keep things simple. And yes, it's a pretty good name. So for the Boys Have At It 500, I will place that in the schedule. I have placed that in the schedule. The Boys Have At It 500 is going to be held at Denver Super Speedway, which is the 11th race in this season, and I think that is about 3 points races. That is about 3 points races from now, not including the All-Star race. For the second place race name, I chose the Happy Birthday NASCAR Racing 2002 500, made by TPIR logo, aka Austin LaPlante. I kind of had a feeling that this name would definitely stand out because I've known about NASCAR Racing 2002, and it's celebrating its 10th anniversary, and somehow it actually is linked to me in some way because my parents as well are actually celebrating their 20th anniversary. So there's a bit of an anniversary link between NASCAR racing and my family. So that's how I got it, and that's the reason I chose it for second place. And guys, get ready. First place is coming up. The first place race name is the WrestleMania 500 by Races Man Rocks 4, aka Alex Tanker. If you're probably wondering why I chose this race name, because, well, that's one of the reasons right there. But I do like a few other superstars other than John Cena, and also because it's WrestleMania. WrestleMania is basically the architect of the WWE. That's how it is. That's really the main thing. And I did have to adjust the schedule a little bit because I was originally supposed to have the winning race name at Martinsville, but then yesterday I got a report saying that WrestleMania 29, which is next year, will be held at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, which is not too far where I am right now. It's not too far where I am right now, so I'm definitely planning on getting tickets for that if I can. But I did have to adjust the schedule a little bit. So instead of Martinsville, I decided to place it I've placed it in the 20th race in this season. That is in the Meadowlands at MetLife Super Speedway. Oh, if I kind of forgot where I was placing the second place race name, that is going to be in the first chase race in the playoffs at Winnipeg Super Speedway. Yes, the Happy Birthday NASCAR Racing 2002 500, that's going to be at Winnipeg Super Speedway. I almost forgot about that. But I felt that the WrestleMania race name would fit very well into like the Meadowlands in East Rutherford, New Jersey. So I just kind of had that feeling, and I was originally planning to put it in the last race, but I've been using that race name for a long time, even before I started this league. So I didn't want to change that. But other than that, congratulations to Races Man Rocks 4, TPIR logo, and Dylan Tate 22 for coming up with the top 3 race names. You guys will be getting 9, 6, and 3 points respectively in the Division 1 standings. I have updated the Division 1 standings after the race, and the The Southern 500 should be uploaded very soon. I know that. I've just finished editing it. All I gotta do is make some finishing touches, and then I will be I'll upload it. And before I go, I just want to give the race names, the winning race names, and where they will be held. The Boys Have At It 500 will be in the 11th race of the season at Denver Superspeedway. The Happy Birthday NASCAR Racing 2002 500 will be the 17th race of the season, held at Winnipeg Superspeedway, and the WrestleMania 500 will be held at MetLife Superspeedway, which is the 20th race of the season. But other than that, I want to thank you all guys for your appreciation. Thanks for all the race names you came up with. There were a lot of great ones, but unfortunately I kind of had to cut it down to 3, because those are the 3 that really stood out and that they deserve to be placed in the schedule. And also I will don't go yet, because I actually have vital information regarding the All-Star race. Yeah, so I originally said that there were 12 drivers that were in the All-Star race. I kind of forgot about the part-time driver thing. That makes the 13th. It makes 13 in the All-Star race now. And we also got me and my league director have decided to vote who should be in the All-Star race based on performance and the amount of activity. I have voted. My league director has voted, but you will have to wait until the Southern 500 video has been uploaded to find out who has been voted in. But just some more rules about the All-Star race, if I have it here. Yes. All right. So at this point, 15 drivers are in the All-Star race. And in the video that in the Southern 500, I originally said that the top 12 would go to the All-Star race. I made a mistake there. That now that there are 15 drivers who are in the All-Star race, I've cut that down to the top 10 only, because I don't want to have too many drivers in the All-Star race. I want to have the best. Only want to have the best of the best. So instead of the top 12 in the Open, which is going to be after the Southern 500, I'm going to be working on that today. That's going to be the top 10. Excuse me. All right, so the top 10 in the Pepsi All-Star Showdown qualifier, the top 10 finishers will be eligible for the All-Star Showdown, and then we will go from there. If you and now I'm going to give you information about the All-Star race. Okay, so for the All-Star Showdown, there will be 3 segments. If you don't know how the All-Star race goes in NASCAR, there are 3 segments. And instead of making like 2-3 continually shorter segments, I just came up with the shortest one possible, which is 20 laps at Charlotte Motor Speedway. So there are 3 segments, and each of them is going to last 20 laps at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Since there will be 25 drivers in the All-Star race, I will eliminate after the first segment, I will eliminate the bottom 9 drivers, and I will keep track of who made it into the second and third segments. So yes, so don't try and fool me. I can keep track well. So the bottom 9 after segment 1 will be eliminated from further competing in segments 2 and 3. Whoever gets eliminated in the first segment, they will get 1 point towards the season. And I'll explain more about the points later. Then segment 2, another 20 laps, and the bottom 8, instead, there will only be 16 out of the 25 drivers. Then, out of those 16 drivers, the bottom 8 will be eliminated in segment 2. So then segment 3 will be down to 8 drivers, and those who got eliminated in segment 2, they will receive 3 points. Then, in the final segment, that's where all the big things come. That's one more 20-lap shootout, and whoever wins the All-Star race will get the most amount of points towards the season and get his or her name placed on the Your Name Here 400 coming up later at Indianapolis Motor Speedway later this season. All right, now the points are go like this. If you get eliminated in the first segment, you get 1 point. If you get eliminated in the second segment, you get 3 points. Then, if you make it to the third segment, you'll get at least 5 points. If you finish in the bottom half of the last segment, you get 5 points. Then if you finish 4th, you get 7 points. If you finish 3rd, you get 10 points. And then second, if you finish 2nd, you finish the runner-up, you get 15 points. And then if you win the All-Star race, you become the All-Star champion. You get your name placed on the Your Name Here 400 at Indianapolis, and you get 20 points. And guys, I know this may be a little ironic, but like, I know it's only 20 points. Yes, it's only 20 points, all right? But here's the thing. That 20 points, you listen carefully. That 20 points could be the difference between you making the chase and you being on the outside looking in. So bring your game face on in the All-Star race or the Open, whichever one you gotta go do first. All right, guys, that's all I gotta say right now for everything. Again, congratulations to the guys who came up with the top 3 race names. I've placed them on this. I've updated the schedule on my website. You can see it on the website right there. I've given credit to whoever gave the race names, and a bunch of great race names there. Thank you for all your hard work. The Southern 500 should be uploaded very shortly at this point. I just gotta make some finishing touches to it, and that's pretty much it. So the Southern 500 is gonna be up in I'd say about an hour or so. All right, that's it, guys. I'm out.